Hi, and here we are coming at you one more time, once again, from an undisclosed location in Bruce Campbell's backyard. And we'll be there as long as we can. This is the Jolly Roger and the Dort Lord. And tonight I want to talk to you a little bit about some of these illegal aliens, illegal immigrants, Guatemalans. A lot of people complain about them, a lot of people saying some bad things, and there's some bad things and some good things. You won't hear a lot of people saying good things about it, but we have to look at I want to look at all of this in retrospect, because if it wasn't for the fact of our country allowing people from other countries to come here, most of us wouldn't even be here. And I think that if these people come in very legally and get their green cards or visas and they work, I'm going to tell you a little story. I went and got some tires, and people are yelling about them taking American jobs. Well, I'll tell you what. He may not have been able to speak English too well. I don't think he'd been here that long. But it's a pretty public job in a pretty public place, and I don't think that, they try to, put an illegal alien in this kind of a job. It's not like in a factory in a back room somewhere, like a lot of them do around here. But he was friendly. And even if he was illegal, he was friendly. He kind of made a little motion, it was, hey, everything okay, when he was done. He was quick. He worked hard. Americans, we need to take some example from that, because that's why they're taking our jobs. That's why the illegals are coming in and getting the jobs in these factories. That's why they're getting the jobs when they get visas and green cards. That's why a lot of people that are from other countries, from Indian descent, from the East Indies and those areas, Orientals, a lot of people, are getting businesses. People from the Arabic countries in the Middle East. They're working hard. That's all they're doing. They're going out there and they're applying for these applications for loans. I know that there's loans and stuff out there for Americans to get them if you just do it. They might have some help. The immigration, when they do come into this country, their family come in. There might have been some lawyers or something that helped them to give them that information, started them out with that. Doesn't matter. Now we know that there's some programs and stuff out there, and Obama's made it a lot easier. He's made a lot of programs, especially for women and stuff, to go back to college and do stuff, get loans. So you just got to apply yourself. As far as the illegal aliens, I don't like them any more than anything anybody else does. Illegal aliens, for people that do hire them, they are draining our economy. It does hurt our job situations. If it's someone with a visa or a green card, more power to them, because at least they're here because they love our country and they want to be part of this country. But these people that just run over the border just to get away from their problems. Lady Liberty was out there to welcome people that were being oppressed and that were hard pressed. And yeah, these people are poor, but they need to look to their own government and try to change that in their own government. Don't come to our country trying to find your wonderland. You can find it in your own country. There are elections there. Elect people that are going to do something for the people. Put someone in there who's not rich. That would be a first. Our country needs to do the same thing. We need to put people into power that aren't so rich and powerful and have so many things and obligations that they owe to people. We need to put someone that's an average person in there. Someone who's worked in a job their whole life in a factory. Support one of them. We need to put all of our money into one of them and have them become our president. In fact, for that matter, for everybody in our governmental system. All of our senators, representatives, judges. We need some more common people in there. Get some people who have lived hard. People who have lost their power. Who weren't able to eat. Who had to cut back and feed their kids and, couldn't eat themselves. Those are the kind of things that we need to look at. And those are the kind of people we need in charge now. And we really don't, our economy is not going to support it if we allow a lot of illegal immigrants to come in and allow these companies to hire them to fill in jobs cheaply. There, once again, rich, you're doing it, in another video that I spoke, the rich are doing it again to people. They are taking away money from the people who made them rich. These guys, I hate to say it, but even a lot of the people with visas, they take our money and they'll send it back home, and I think that's noble and honorable. No matter how you look at it, they're trying to help their families. You can't blame them for that. They're trying to survive. But it doesn't help when our own companies cut the throats of Americans to help someone from another country who's there illegally. That we should not do. And shame on the companies that do it. And maybe we should take the companies away from them and give them to somebody else, or make a co-op of the employees that work there and let them own the company and take the owners out of control who do not have responsibility.